6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 and 2. Okay, palms down. Arm swing. Inhale, exhale. Quick reminder, try not to lock the joints of your knees. Relax the knees and the ankles. And last one, palms down. Deep breathing. Palms towards the face, elbows out, up on your toes. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wrist exercise, palms in front of you. We're going to do circles. Okay, palms up. You're going to reverse it. Okay, last rotation, palms down. Okay, bigger circles. 1, 2, 3. Palms up. Then you're going to reverse it. 1, 2, 3. Palms up. Switch. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Shake it out. Palms on the side. You're going to shift your weight towards your right, then your left. You can even place your palms on your hips if you want. That way you know where your palms are. Okay, next step, palms on the side. You're gonna shift your weight to your right. If you're able, bring your foot right next to the other one. Raise your palm. Okay. So you're gonna test the water. Remember, like I said, test the water. See if the water is cold. Place your heel down, palm down. Shift your weight. Bring your other foot. Raise your palm. Okay. Switch. So same foot, same hand. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Once you have this movement, if you want to work on your balance, you're more than welcome to raise your knee or your toe. Okay, you don't have to. That will be the next visual, the next movement. I'm going to raise my knee. You don't have to. I'm going to raise it a little higher. I'm just giving you different levels. This will be the next level. Okay, last one. Shift your weight, raise your knee, place it down. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, arm swings and leg swings. Okay, place your right foot forward. Okay, left hand. Okay, you're gonna switch, alternate your arms and your foot. So a little coordination. Bring your foot back, switch your arms. Good. Continue. So imagine you're walking. Next level, if you want to work on your balance, is actually a swinging movement. You don't have to. Just go to your own limitations. And back, forward. Okay, last one. We're going to switch. Take your left foot forward. Take your right hand. Perfect. We're going to switch. Foot back, foot forward. Step forward, step back. Continue. And last one. Good. We're going to do the side. Place your right foot to the side, both palms on your left side. You're going to step, swing your arms. Yep. Perfect. You got it. So both arms move like a clock, dependent. Opposite direction. 1, 2. So a little coordination, no worries. We'll work through it. And last one. Good. We're going to switch. Take your left foot, both palms to your right side. Okay. So the arms swing together, okay? And you step, swing both arms. Step, swing. Step, Perfect. So when the foot goes to the side, your palms go opposite direction. Okay, and last one. Good. Check it out. Deep breathing. Palms up. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, and 3. So even when you come down, try not to just land heavy. Try to control your arms and your feet. But do the best you can. I know sometimes if you're off balance, you just want to fall down or place your foot down. So just something to keep in mind. Open up your stance. Okay. Hold the ball. Perfect. Yep. You're going to shift your weight to the left. Separate the hands. Turn your torso. Rotate your arm. Sit back. Come back to middle. Perfect. Let's continue. So the movement they sometimes refer as silk rilling. So you might hear me say silk rilling exercise. So this will be your silk rilling. Sometimes pat the horse's mane is also. Your left hand comes down, right hand up, turn, then you come back to middle. So try to keep your heel on the ground. Try not to raise your heel. Try not to do this. Keep your heel down. So if you do this, try to keep your heel down. Okay, last one. Okay, we're going to reverse. Pivot your weight. Pivot your toes. Reverse. Good. Shift your weight. Turn. Sit back. Okay, last one. Palms down. Come back to middle. Okay, you're going to take your right foot, place it in front, cross your hands. Okay, perfect. So your right hand underneath. Excellent. Palm in front, elbow up. Good. So let's take one hand. Perfect. Half a circle, thumb down. Perfect. So that's the final position. You slightly turn. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Thumb down. Excellent. So that's the final position. Let's do it together. Open, close, back to middle. Nope, you had it right the first time. Switch. Excellent. So if you're gonna, so one thing that I was told years ago is like when you teach, you really have to know the movements left and right. So now I understand what they said since I'm teaching you guys. So when I see you guys, I know both sides, so I know which hand you guys are doing. Not so correct. Okay. Yes, left to right is a little confusing, but we're gonna work through it. Okay, so someone said left and someone left. So two left sides. And last one. Good. We're gonna switch. Take your foot in front, your left foot. 1, 2. Switch. Excellent. 1, 2. Perfect. Back to middle. You had it right the first time, John. So switch, John. Pump. Switch. Excellent. You had it. So sometimes, because I'm facing you, I'm doing the mirror image. They call it mirror image. Imagine you have a mirror. So it's okay if you can see your other fellow classmates. See how they turn the waist. So first we are just using our hands because that's all we see. But if you can engage your torso, that'll be the next level. So one step at a time. It's okay if you're just moving the hands, but just so you guys are aware, try to engage the waist or your torso. Perfect. And last one. Palms down. Okay. This is a lot easier. Those two movements are a little bit complicated, so no worries. Palms up, elbows back, press down, forward. Good. Palms up, straight, bend the elbows, palms back, press down, up again. Relax your knees and your ankles, try not to lock the joints. Okay, palms down, form a hoop. Okay, try to clear your thoughts. So I tell everyone, imagine you're holding a baby. So if you do this, the baby falls. You don't want to do that. So try to maintain that shape. the hoop, they call it. Try to clear your thoughts. You can focus at a point straight or gaze down. If you look down, try not to do this. Try to keep your chin shoulder level. So you're gazing with your eyes, your vision. If you're able, bring your palm shoulder height. Okay, middle, elbows down. Round out, palms down, turn over, extend your elbows. Extend your fingers. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale, exhale, 1, 2, and 3. Open up your stance. Okay. Flying diagonal. Take your right hand, bring it down to your hip. Opposite. Good. Left side. Perfect. Okay, you're gonna shift your weight to the right. 1 and 2. That's the final position. Come back to middle. Okay, let's continue. Don't worry, you're doing it because I'm seeing you guys. You say, what am I doing? It's so confusing. But you guys are doing it, so if you think you're not doing it, I'm watching you and you guys are doing it. Okay, last one. Okay, you're gonna shift your weight, pivot your toe, transfer your weight. Switch hands. Okay, so this time your left hand comes down, your right hand goes on the shoulder. Okay, so turn your body towards me. If you look at the person in front of you, perfect. Shift your weight, separate the hands. Back to middle. Perfect. Yep. So your left hand goes up. What goes up must come down. Law of physics, right? That's what they told me when I was in school. Okay. Left up, and then it comes down. Perfect. Last one, palms up. You're gonna come to shoulder width, back to middle. Okay, cloud hands, palms in front of you. Raise your right hand, turn to your right. Once you get to the corner, you're gonna switch palms, turn to your left. Turn. Perfect. So you're turning towards your right, turn towards your left. So once you get to the corner, switch hands, one hand down, one up, turn to the other corner, switch. So if you notice, the palm comes across. So imagine you're gonna wipe your face, perfect. Or clean your face by turning the waist. Okay, last one, palms down, form a hoop. Okay, next, carry the tag up the mountain. That's what they call it. Okay, next, bring your palms above soul plex, infinity sign, thumbs down, separate the palms, come back to middle. Okay, palms down, form a circle. You're gonna close your fingers. When you close the fist or make a fist, try not to make it tense, make it loose. You don't wanna form a tight fist, then you're gonna tense the whole body. So just close the fingers, loose. Okay, next, palms together. You're gonna bring one hand down, so that's usually you're gonna hear me say middle or neutral. So this will be your neutral position. They call it strum the loop. Palm up, palm down. last one. You're gonna extend the elbows. Okay, turn to your right. Realign the body. Draw the bow. So imagine you're drawing a bow and arrow. Turn. Okay, last one. Good. Palms down. You're gonna open up your stance. Okay. They call it horse stance. Both toes should be pointing towards the corner. So take a look at the direction of your toes, and you'll notice it's a V. So if one toe is pointing towards me, open up the hip by turning the toe, so it should be a V. So use the room as a reference. You always hear me say use the room. That corner direction will be 45. Okay, we're gonna do circles first. Palms up and around. So obviously, everyone has a different mobility, different range. So you don't have to bend your knees too much if it bothers you, but if you see on TV some other performance, they usually go down really low. You don't have to do that, okay? Because they go like this and then fan to the back. But we just do higher level so we don't injure our knees, okay? So we keep it nice and easy. Okay, this time palms down. You're gonna turn to your right, palms up, separate the hands by turning the body. So this will be your final position. One hand by eyebrow level, other one by the side. Turn, bring your palms up, turn your body, realign your body. Good. Palms down, up. Take a look at this part of my body. Turn it back. Good, you're facing the wall. Perfect. Palms down, up, turn. So the coil is moving, fan through the back. Palms up. Your right hand comes about eyebrow level. You're gonna turn, palms up, turn your torso back. Okay, last one, palms up, turn. Good. Come back to middle, shoulder width, palms down. Okay. Take your right hand, you're gonna bring it up. So imagine you're reaching for the ceiling, touching the floor. Okay, one hand up, one down. Okay, switch, cross, palm up, palm down. And as usual, like I said, everyone's different. So if you have any shoulder conditions, if you can only go up this high, that's fine. Just go to your own limitations. Perfect. Last one, palms up. Okay, palm down. Deep breathing. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 and 3. Okay, get a quick drink. I notice you guys have your water. tea or coffee, and then we're gonna do the form. So, do you guys have any questions regards to the movements so far? Not yet? It's good. So far, so good? Okay, good. So we're gonna do the form. We're gonna do a form back. As usual, I explain the form is not linear. It moves around 360, but we're just doing the back and forth to make it simple. And for you guys, and for I don't know if anyone's watching for the audience, because once I turn around, they won't be able to see my hands if I do the full circle turn around. Okay, we're gonna start preparation. Okay, palms up. Okay, elbows back, press down. Shift your weight. Gonna pivot your right heel. Transfer your weight, step up. Find your middle position or neutral. So sometimes they call it preparation also. So you're either gonna hear me say preparation or neutral. Round out. Place your other palm in front. Transfer your weight forward. Try to keep your heel down. Don't raise your heel, so try not to do this. Keep your heel on the floor. Transfer your weight back. Pivot your toe to the corner. Perfect. So your toe, take a look. Perfect. Shift your weight. Transfer your weight. Step up. Good. Rotate. No worries. Okay. Right hand down. You're going to find your other side, neutral position. Good. Round out. Forward. Okay. Palms down. Good. So you should have 1 foot forward. Slightly turn. Shift your weight back. Bring your palms to the hip. Flip your hands. Your left hand. Bring both palms to your side. Transfer your weight forward. Good. Again, as a reminder, I'll talk and I'll explain why not to do this. Raise your heel. Sit back. Shift your weight. Turn to the corner. Transfer your weight. Single whip. Bring your foot to the side. Open up your hip by turning the toe to horse stance. Draw a line. Good. So your weight should be 50-50. One hand to here. Perfect. Hold the bowl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift your weight. Pivot your toe. Separate the hands. Flying diagonal. Shift your weight. Adjust your hips. You're going to step up. Neutral. Good. So if your foot is crossed, you're facing that corner. You're going to face this corner. Try not to cross your foot. Bring your foot to the side. Good. Perfect. Excellent. So everyone should be facing me. Round out. Transfer your weight forward. Bring your palms down. Transfer your weight. Step up. Shoulder width. Good. Raise the hand. Rotate. Bend from the waist. Down. Turn. Store flaps his wings. And relax. Good. So this is pretty much where we got last week. We did the brush knee, I think, last week. So I'm going to explain why. Try not to. So I'm going to face the side view. So if you recall, when we did this movement, back and forth 3 times and we switch. So that's getting you prepared. So every movement that we did from the first one to this second, third, okay, each movement might seem calisthenic. That's the reason why you do it. If you just take a look, you see, oh, that's just a calisthenic movement. That's correct. But every movement, there's a reason why you do it. Every movement is getting you prepared to move your body. If you have any back injuries and you can bend down, so you just go slowly. All right, side bends, you're stretching the side, obliques, okay, turning the waist. So every movement that we did prior is getting you prepared to learn the form. The form is basically you combine each movement into a sequence. Some people call it, if you know, dance. Some people say like a dance routine, but it's not dance. It's different than dance. Or gymnastics, they do a routine, so that will be the form. That's the reason why. So when we do the movement, I'll explain why try not to raise your heel in this instance. Okay, so try not to do this. Take a look at my heel. Okay, some movements martial arts um, practitioners, different forms, they might do this. It's a different movement. In here, try to keep your heel down. The reason why, if you shift your weight, you're actually gonna fall down by raising your heel because your momentum is going forward. Try to keep your heel down so your spine is aligned. Just quick explanation without going into further details. Just keep in mind that when you shift your forward, try to keep your heel down. That's one thing, they talk about fall prevention. So shift your weight forward and back. Okay. So if you move something, use your whole body. So you might say, how do I apply this to my everyday life? Those movements, you could apply it. That's the reason why you do. Um, if you got to move something, right? If you're strong, younger, use your hands, right? Because you're muscle. You have muscles, you can move it. If you're, older, elderly, try to use your whole body. That's even if you're young. They say incorporate the whole body when you move something. So that's why you're moving back and forward using your legs. So everything comes from the legs. And you move it forward and back. So that's how you would apply the movement to your everyday life. When moving, when you're raising something, raise your shoulder to pick something from the cabinets. So that's why even if you can't go too high, slowly you increase the range of motion. So that's how you apply it to your daily life. This type of movements, Tai Chi. That's why a lot of physicians recommend it because you could apply it to your daily life. Every single movement that you do, if you bend down, if you have any back injuries and you can bend down slowly, you increase the range of motion and you work your goals. So Tai Chi, they call it a lifelong journey. It's a journey, they call it, because you don't do it just one day and then, great, I'm fixed. It's not a solution. So don't think about it as a solution. It's just learning how to use your body efficiently, how to move your body so when you walk, coordinate, remember those movements, shifting your weight. So that's how you apply it to your daily life. Learning the movements, apply it to your daily life, and that's the whole secret. There's no secrets. So that's how someone asked me, so how do I apply these movements? That's how you apply the movements. By moving when you do gardening. You mentioned you were gardening, so you bend your knees, right? Sometimes, so if you can't bend all the way down, slowly you increase the motion. If you're not flexible, so when you go down, you're actually increasing the hamstrings. That's why you're trying to stretch. But enough of the talk. Let's keep up moving. Okay, deep breathing. That's just so you have an idea if you're. Many times when we do something, we don't know why we do it. As long as you have an idea why you're doing the movements, what are the reasons, and how can you use the movements um, outside the context of martial arts, because it is the martial arts. Every movement's applicable, meaning self-defense, but we're not here for self-defense. We're here to health, health and wellness, right? That's what we're here for. Unless you guys want to learn martial arts. Just kidding. Someone said it wouldn't hurt to learn martial arts, but yeah. So, but just so you know, have an idea of the wellness, and that way you have an idea why you're doing the movements. We're just gonna do each movement separately. So you guys remember doing the preparation, this movement, right? Perfect. That was the first one of the exercises. So stand shoulder width, palms up, bring your palms back, forward. Shift your weight, pivot your toe, transfer your weight. You're gonna step up. Find your middle position, neutral or beginning style. Okay. Round out, forward and back. We're gonna do that a couple times. Forward, back, forward and back. When you come back, try not to tilt your spine because you're actually gonna fall down backwards. Try to keep your spine aligned. So in Tai Chi, there's a lot of concepts, a lot of theories. One theory is to maintain your spine aligned, straight. So you ever go on to the doctor's office and you see the skeletons? So that your spine has to be maintained straight, they call it. So some of you have been doing this for a year or two, so now it's time for you to learn the concepts. So otherwise, if you don't know the concepts, you might not realize that you're doing this. So I'll give you the side view. You might be doing this, and that's not correct because you want to keep your spine straight. So just so you know, okay. Shift your weight, pivot your toe, transfer your weight. You're going to step up, rotate, bring your palm down, your right hand. Excellent. You're going to switch. Perfect. Round out, forward. So this is your other side. Perfect. Back. We'll do that a couple times. Forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Transfer your weight forward, transfer your weight back. So we're doing the movements a couple times. In the form, you want to do it once. The reason why we're doing it a couple times is repetition, right? They say the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with the movements. Okay, shift your weight forward. This time, bring your palms facing the floor. Gonna turn to the right. Okay, draw a line back. Flip. Bring both palms to the side. Transfer your weight forward. So that series of movement, they call it grass the spow's tail. Okay, back to neutral. Round out. Good. Forward. Palms down. Turn to the right slightly, 45 degrees. Imagine you're drawing a line down. Flip your left hand. Bring both palms towards your right side. Transfer your weight forward. Again, neutral. Round out. Forward. Palms down. Turn. Draw a line. Bring your palms down. Perfect. Flip your hand. Back to the side. Forward. One more time. Neutral or beginning style. Round out. Forward. Palms down. Turn. Draw a line. Careful. Turn over your left hand. Bring both palms to the right side. Forward. Okay. Sit back. Hook your wrist. Pivot your toe. Transfer your weight. Step up. You're going to draw a line to the side. Take a look at my foot. Left foot. Open up the hip by turning. Draw a line across. So single whip. So the final position is, they call it a horse stance. Both palms to the side. Fingers down. They call it hook. So single whip. Okay. Next will be hold the ball. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's stop there. Let's do it again from grass the sparrow's tail. Okay. Take your right foot forward. Both palms up. Neutral position. Round out. Forward. Palms down. Turn to the corner. Draw a line. Turn over your left palm. Bring both palms towards your right side. Shift your weight forward. Drop the fingers, hook your wrist. Sit back. Raise your right toe. Turn to the corner. Shift your weight forward. Bring your foot right next to it. You're going to draw a line across. Bring your foot down. Open up the hip by turning the toe. Draw a line across. Single whip. Okay, so both palms should be like this. If you take a look at your, good. Next will be hold the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pivot your toe. So transfer your weight. Turn. Separate the hands. Good. Shift your weight. Adjust your hips. Step up. Neutral. So one thing, try not to cross. If you're crossing your foot, bring it to the side. Neutral. Round out. Forward. Shift your weight. Palms down. Step up shoulder width. Raise your hand. Good. One hand aside. Bend from the waist. Turn. Store flaps his wings. And back to neutral. Okay, good. Shake it out. So that's why we stopped last week with the brush knee. Okay. I think we have about 2 more minutes or 3. So let's do deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. The clock is a little bit too fast. Yep, yep, right on time, 10:59. Okay. So, do you guys have any questions that you guys are wondering, curious about the movements, theory, Tai Chi, life in general? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a psychologist. Just kidding. Okay. Yes, practice makes it a lot easier. So the more you come to class, or if you're at home, if you can find the videos, it does help. Yes. Yes, coordinating your upper body with the lower, so she's saying your hands with your foot, that is the most difficult. You can do isolate one movement, just do the hands, one, two, but how about the legs? That's where it gets confused, right? So once you're covering, yeah, so I'll leave it like this with the last note. So you're not just working your body, so you're moving physically, but you're working your mind, your mental, so your cells. So that's what they call it, mind and body exercise or movement. Yeah. Good. So she said she feels good every week that she comes to class, and that is great. As long as you find a benefit, that's a plus. All right. You're welcome. I will see you guys next week. Yep. You're welcome.